Hey everybody, I know it's been a little bit since I've come on here and I've done a reading. I have had to relocate as someone has, I don't want to get into it, just some negative stuff. Just people don't understand no, which anybody who's in my collective, we already know about the boundary violations, the energy swapping, the pretending to be us while using our energy, having weird messages, weird phone calls, just strange stuff happening in our energy. Everybody here is aware of this triangulated sabotage that's going on, and the police and the people that we need to know are already aware. So today we're just gonna do a regular check. And the meowing you hear in the background is a new adoptee who is still struggling to settle in. So I apologize. He is fully fed, he's been fully loved on, there are 2 other cats outside that I think he wants me to adopt, but I just can't. I don't have the space for him. All right, let's get into it, guys. All right, so First card. Overall of the reading. Looks like our overall reading today is going to be about closing out cycles and walking away from things. 8 of Cups. And the reason for this is so that people can get their karma. The karmic wheel in the reverse. We've been called at this point, oh, hold on guys, my card's flipped upside down, to remove our Ace of Cups, to take it with us and to walk away so that karma can come. Yeah, now is the time for a Queen of Swords. And we need to keep our guard up in regards to these people, places, and things. Not everybody who smiles in your face is your friend. We've covered this in other readings. Right now, we are going through the period where people are desperate to have attachment in the energy, so they are doing everything and anything, including creating fake scenarios to try to trap us with. If you are one of my collective, you've probably been called into abstinency. That does not include self-love. You are allowed to love yourself. But as far as romantic relationships, because they got what they have under false pretenses and now they are trying to control the narrative. A lot of us are dealing with narcissists. This is what they want for you. This is what they want you stuck in. The Lover's reverse. Constantly unhappy and trapped to aggressively abusive people who never put you first. Because it's the only way that they can stay where they're where they're at, what they have. You need to continue to focus on yourself and move away from these people. Go no communication, use the Gray Rock method, check out Dr. Romney's videos, or even the Crappy Childhood Fairy. She's really good. And then there's a gentleman, I cannot remember his name, he's really good about this stuff too. Any kind of codependency or family enmeshment, any kind of trauma bonding situations, definitely start looking into it and getting yourself emotionally educated, and ask with particulars how to remove yourself from people, places, and things, okay? And what you can do if they put you in an emergency, life-threatening situation. They have whole helplines and everything out there for you to get the services you need. All right. This Lover reverse situation is going slower than death warmed over, because they have no right to touch your energy. And why are they doing this? Because they're trying to compete with you, even though you have never once put your foot in the pool or even given consent to be in competition. In order for a competition to take place, someone has to give consent. Your energy was stolen and forcibly placed into this energetic field. Continue to maintain your integrity and say, I am not consenting. Eventually, what is yours has to be given back and returned, or otherwise, well, If you've watched my other videos, you know what happens to those people if they continue to hold on to our energy. Which, by the way, I don't know if it's conspiracy theory or not, but you guys should check out the mysterious Amazon deaths that have been happening. Somebody is heartbroken right now in regards to this situation, and you could be heartbroken. You're very much yourself. You could feel like this isn't fair, and that you've been hurt enough, you've suffered enough, and you have, which is why all of this is blowing back on these people, because you chose to overcome everything and to still be where you are and to continue forward, and they're still doing this. These people don't have psychological, I think, capacity to understand that you're a human being. They don't have that facility to understand and differentiate. Like, hey, if I cut you, you hurt, you bleed, you cry. Because the only person's pain that matters is their own. You don't matter, apparently. And nobody else does. You're just puppets for them to toy with. This person's strings are going to be pulled back on the puppeteer's fingers, and he's eventually going to lose his hands for misuse of his toys. Who is this person? We view him as a King of Wands reverse, so a complete player, someone who has zero loyalty, zero show up, zero ability to provide, partakes in low vibrational. This is the guy that buys hookers because he can't get the good things, and when he does, he ruins them. Now, this could be a masculine energy or a feminine acting out of her masculine energy. All right? We've been guided to keep our sword up, take our cup of love, walk away from the situation so that they can get their karma. This person is trying to fight with you. They're trying to create fights out of nothing. Basically, they're gonna fight with you. Like, the sky is so pretty today. It's so blue. No, it's not, it's red. That person. Just turn the volume off. No contact. Don't go deep. Don't even get in the mud with the pigs. Walk through and close the gate. They're doing all of this because their Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. Because they chose to come for a chosen one. They chose to come for someone who has gone through all their lessons in healing. And they're pissed off about it. They're pissed off their money looking funny. You'd be mad too if your money was funny. And they're trying to say that you're being apathetic and you're not being understanding, but what the fuck is this? You're supposed to just accept abuse, neglect, get an STD, end up with AIDS, have a fucking 1,000+ body count under you because you sleep with every person they sleep with? Because when they go lay down in those places and spaces, they bring that dirty back to you. You might not have actively slept with that person, but they're carrying all that with them to you. No, you're not being apathetic. You're being safe and you're being vigilant. You're protecting yourself, as you should. And if this person was in an energy of health and wealth, they would understand that you're trying to protect yourself. This person is an abuser who's having his toys taken away and he's throwing tantrums. Continue to be stingy with your time, money, and resources. Focus on what you need to do. Eat, sleep, work, repeat. Don't worry about nothing else. You want to go on a date? No, I'm good. You want to go do it? No, I'm good. Focus on what you need to focus on to maintain your independence and stability. That's it. Lock it in, no matter how bad it gets. If you got to relocate, relocate. You got to pack a bag, hop on a bus and go to a different state. Do it. Take away their access to you. It's the only way. Because these people, there he is. Oh, there it is. Everybody knows that this asshole right here, the Seven of Swords, is the biggest, sneakiest, lying, manipulative shitbag in the entire tarot deck. That's the time they're on. This is not your problem. Continue to stand on your strength about this situation, and it possibly could be a Leo doing this towards you. Or you could have a Leo trying to help you. Be mindful, place it where it fits. This person made a fucking decision when it came to you. They fucked around and now they're finding out. Yeah, because they spoke out the side of their neck. All they did was lie about you. If you guys know the Five of Swords in my tarot deck, when I pull this card is human trafficking, SA, rape, group slander, an entire community coming up against you to keep you trapped in abuse. People lying in groups to slander, gossip, and control you. This card represents communal abuse on every format, including human slavery. Right now it's coming up in the review, it's coming under review, so it's in the reverse. So this was actively happening, but it is now in the reverse because other people outside of the situation are aware. The shit is going to be ending very soon. Continue to keep to yourself and expose each and every one of them in your energy without your consent. Bag 'em and tag 'em. We have Scorpio at the top of the zodiac pulls, and in the center, broken half, we have Pisces, we have Aquarius, and Taurus. Continue to be patient and do the work. You have your own Ace of Pentacles coming to you. That's why this person's losing their spadoodles, because this is your freedom. So they're going to try to come in this energy. This Knight of Wands, Playboy energy. They don't really want anything serious, but, you know, spend your time on me. Come on, look over here. Stay distracted. Look at me. Look at me. This is a distraction to keep you from getting your Ace of Pentacles. See it for what it is. And continue your Four of Pentacles. Continue to focus on yourself. Your Five of Pentacles to close out your poverty is right behind it. This is the distraction. You have your own Ace of Wands the minute you turn this person down. You will take back what is yours. And you have a King of Pentacles watching this entire situation play out. And everything that was done to you, towards you, and about you is being exposed. The Moon in the reverse. Everything that was done is coming to light. Continue to do what you need to do. They see that this is a toxic baby father who did not do as a husband, a man, and a father is meant to do for his family. Emperor reverse. Aries reverse. This is someone who wants the title of emperor, but refuses to caretake for that which he has created. Yet still wants people to treat him with the respect that he is no longer worthy of. This is the kind of man who has 7 baby mamas and 6 to 12 kids, none of which does he even take care of. Just following you around, trying to force you to deal with them when you have no reason to. You don't deserve to be mistreated like this. You've done nothing. And in fact, you have been a survivor of human trafficking and SA and probably exploitation of the most f***ed up kinds. You owe this person nothing. And the fact that they're in the reverse and that you probably lost what you can never get back is proof of everything that you have tried to move away from and heal, okay? This is the proof. They're proving the truth with their actions right now. They don't want to care for you. They don't want to provide. They don't want to do as they should. They want all of the benefits that come with you, but they want to treat you like you are fucking nothing, worthless. Like you owe them your body. Like your body, your mind, your brain, your spirit is their toy. This is exactly why karma in the reverse is here for these people. Whoever you pray to wants you to know that. They're not getting away with shit. It just might look like it on the 3D. And 3D means the physical plane. If they're managing to get away from you, get out of your, take something, or you feel like they're taking something, they're not getting shit. That's the illusion for them. And I'm not going to go into details about what's happening to them. Okay? Smile. Take it with grace. Continue to focus on yourself. Okay? The God and the devil went fishing. That's all I have to say. Yeah. So there's a period of time. This person's trying to make it look like you're not in hermit mode. That's the whole angle for this. That you're not in your hermit's position, which you've been for 5+ years, maybe a little less, or maybe you just went in. It's radio chatter. It's all noise. Just turn the radio off. Sit in silence. Just turn it off. Like you're flicking off a light switch. None of it matters. Because no matter where they take you or how far you go down, there is always a way forward. And the truth will be exposed. Sometimes you gotta go down to hit solid ground to get back up. And this time when you get back up, that person won't have access to what you build, because the people around you, when you build it, will be aware of what the fuck this person is doing to you. And they will make sure that your opportunities have nothing to do with them. Trust yourself to be strong enough to remove yourself. This person, when you do this, is going to start stalking you. Maliciously. Page of Swords in the reverse. They don't understand boundaries. This person has never had to be held accountable to boundaries. My sage is smoking right now. They are trying to get rid of this energy. But you're aware of this. 9 of Wands. You've been through this cycle before. And they're losing sleep over that. They're like, oh shit. Fuck. And you have quick Knight of Swords movement. You have quick movement in your favor. Whether by another person or by the action you're taking, coming in, bringing you justice. You have a Knight of Swords, quick, fast, and in a hurry riding in on this. They're gonna cut the head off the snake. Because you are a Queen of Pentacles. And they can see it clearly, and they can also see that you've been being slaved out for your resources. So that other people who don't want to do the work can sit comfortably. While you fucking starve. While you struggle. While you spend thousands of dollars trying to free yourself from these people. Because they're abusers and they're rapists. Ooh. Can't use that word anymore. I'm glad I caught myself. You're moving into a time after this happens where you will be able to release these burdens. Because you can see right through the illusions. You're not going to have to walk away from what you've earned. Or the universe is conspiring to keep you right where you are, having what you've earned. And this 10 of Swords that you've been healing from and surviving from, probably for a few years now, or maybe multiple years, 10, 20, place it where it fits. Sometimes it takes a while. Things don't manifest in the speed and time we want them to, but it is coming to an end. It's falling out of your back. You're gonna be okay. And The truth is going to be illuminated on these lies that we're told about you. Scorpio energy. And the Tower is here to clear all of this away. Look at the Tower as an automatic reset. Because they did this to keep you stuck. And this Tower is here to completely destroy this stagnant energy. I told you, 5 of Pentacles. Immediately after the 2 situations. Immediately to the 10 of Pentacles. 5 to 5. I actually saw a sign the other night that said 505. 5 to 5 equals 10. 10 of Pentacles. This is your justice for everything that you had to go through. And you have a King of Swords, or you're becoming a King of Swords, who is helping to make sure that that happens for you. Don't worry about healing any past connections with any of these people. That is not why you are here. That is not the reason you are here in this cycle. And don't feel like you need to apologize to these people. You didn't do anything. In fact, they did the most, and then they didn't even take accountance of it. Meanwhile, you have been accountable and you have been betrayed without a single shred of remorse or reflection. You owe no one here nothing. Continue to do the work, and those who are meant to see you will see you, and they will aid you. Continue to manifest. You are a 9 of Cups in this moment. That's why they tried to make you look like you were a Queen of Cups reverse. Because you have emotional clarity and independence. Because you've been doing the work to fix your mind. The mind, remember, it starts in the spirit, manifests in the mind, and then creates in the body and the world around you. As above, so below. What is outside also dwells within. You have to change your mindset in order to manifest and change your reality. And by doing this, you're going to close out all of these cycles with all of these karmics. They're going to try to make you feel like you have to choose between 2 situations again. Could be jobs, work, relation. Always choose yourself. For my collective, your way forward is self. Whenever you're presented with this card, this is a trap. If you always choose yourself, you will never be without. Because others can abandon you whenever they feel like it, but you will always be with you. So when they try to make you feel torn in 2 directions, you choose one direction, you. And that might make you look selfish because they're trying to make you look like you're the apathetic, selfish one, but you're not. You're protecting you. Because anyone who loves you doesn't put you in a situation to choose between 2 people. People who love you don't give you ultimatums and you either choose this or you choose this. No, you choose what's right for you. And I love you and I'm going to support you whether it's the right or wrong decision. That doesn't mean that that person is going to stay there and go through it with you either. That just means it's like, I'm going to let you learn. I love you. So don't be surprised if certain people step back if you choose wrong and you get your shit kicked in, okay? Know they love you, and when you get back to that point, they'll be there going, so what did we learn? Life is about learning and growing and experiencing things. I'm prattling on today. We've got a whole bunch of other cards to do still. Right. So, yep. Knight of Cups. Emotions, lots of love and emotions coming through because you're releasing the devil. And this person was trying to destroy your 10 of Cups. They were trying to put it in the reverse. Period, point blank. And they were trying to stop things from ending between the 2 of you. because they wanted to make you look like this Empress in reverse, but you've already been gone. None of this is even making sense to those who are meant to see it. Like, everyone's like, what the fuck? It's been done. They ain't talking to you. That's what the energetic swap has been about. That's what this whole thing has been about. You remember how I said people have your energy and they're holding on to it in areas you've already left? Then they try to force you to go back into that area so that they could be like, oh no, it was her the whole time. It's like, asshole, she's been over here for 4 years. No, the fuck it's not. So who did you have her energy? Who was cloaking in her energy? Who was pretending to be her for you to try to smear her image and her name? That kind of stuff. The people who need to know are aware. Don't even worry about it. Continue to do what you usually do. Don't worry about it. Love and light. Love, light, lots of learning for these people. You have a King of Cups observing as well, so you might have pre-Emperor on the table watching you. Because I don't think you have this many different people watching you, but I could be wrong. You have a lot of pre-Emperor energy. So you may have someone sitting in the background just kind of watching this all play out because they already know what the game is and they've been cued into it. They just wanted to see if these idiots would try it before they made moves. And you've been called Sagittarius energy. You've been called to stand in your patience. This is also the Earth Angel card for my 144 who may be watching. This is, you're being told that you're good. They know what's up. They're here to support you. You are not alone. You will be protected and guided through this. You need to focus on letting go of any shame you may be feeling. Survivor's guilt, thriver's guilt, not being able to take people with you forward into the, you got to let it all go. This is that time. You have to do what you have to do to save yourself. You can't help anyone else if you can't help yourself. Taurus energy, the Hierophant, possibly basically this is a high priestess. So someone else is also observing all of this taking place. Don't worry about it. They're seeing what they need to see. You continue doing what you need to do. Yeah. There's not going to be any celebrating because you're a high priestess from these enemies and they were not prepared for you to be awake. This was not part of the plan. They were not prepared. Where'd you glow eyes staring over here? They were not prepared for a high priest and high priestess to be in this situation, seeing things as they were meant to be seen. Continue to put the work in on the situation, and you will receive a victory. You have got decisions ahead of you, but I trust that you will use your instincts and intuition to make the right ones. They want you exhausted and too unbalanced and too unstable to think, focus, or be able to move forward. That's been the game the whole time. That's why they've been doing all those energetic attacks on you. They want you worn out so that you'll just choose whatever. But that's their karma. They're racking up their karma every time they put you where you don't belong. They don't understand they're building the hell in which they will suffer in by forcing you to suffer. Don't worry about any of these false offers. Don't worry about this unpassionate situation with this Queen of Wands reverse. So, yep, they're using a Queen of Wands reverse. They're trying to weaponize a whole. So basically, she may not even know what's going on. It's okay. Don't worry about it. She'll be guided and directed as need be. But she's being weaponized right now against you to force you to compete for what's yours. The thing is it doesn't matter because what's yours is yours. And in this season, people have been dropping. They've been getting unalive behind a lot of this stuff. So I hope that if it starts to get really bad for her, she'll pull away. She'll choose to save herself. Because they want you to not look like you're the star. They do not want you to reach your North Node. That's what this is about. Because for some reason they think that if you ascend to where you're supposed to be, they're going to lose something. And they're not. Nothing that was actually theirs to lose. They need to trust and do the work to go within and reflect and move forward. And that can be hard. Three of Pentacles, mind, body, and spirit. Continue to focus on that. Continue to balance out your life. I know you don't have any interest in any of these offers. You don't have to right now. Yep. You don't have to communicate in regards to relationships with people, places, or things. That's not for you. You have your own stability coming in. And you are not bound to this situation, places, or things. You have plenty of decisions. You do not have to be married. Say no to these marriage offers. You have a toxic family that is trying to pull strings in the background to force things to go in their favor. You don't have to entertain any of that either. They tried to do this so that they wouldn't have to walk away from their wealth, and that was a bad judgment call on their part. Queen of Pentacles popped out again. And that is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So special attention to you guys right now. Continue to work on your physical finances. Continue to use your intuition. Close out these cycles. Put the work in. Continue to create towers about these lying, unloving relationships so that you can call in your justice. Keep your guard up about these idiots who don't know how to make proper judgments so that they can try to steal your Ten of Pentacles. And remember, Ten of Pentacles sometimes simplifies marriage, but if you're in a higher contract with Source, Spirit, Divine, Allah, God, blah, 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 whoever it is, this can also mean self or yourself and higher. If you're an atheist, you know what it means? You, yourself, and I. Place it where it fits. My channel is meant for all. Anyone who needs guidance and is trying to receive it. That will help you release these burdens that this Seven of Swords, apathetic, heartbreaker, continues to try to bring to you. Alright. We're at 33 minutes. Long-winded reading. And we're going to get some Hidden Truth Oracle. Anything needs to be said right now. So you have someone in the energy who's very attracted to you at this time. And they replay conversations over and over again. Somebody is not accepting that it's time for healing to take place. They don't want to do the work. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So somebody is refusing to let a situation go, even though they know it's time. And they want to tell you how they feel. They want you. They're trying to become a better person. Be careful with this person. It sounds like they're not doing the work, but they're still trying to hold on to you, which could cause Well, you know all about energy transference, so. And if you don't, it's basically a lower vibration is trying to pull you back down into their vibration so they can siphon off of you. This could be an energy vampire. Oh, excuse me. Spiritual burp. And if it's not, it's a past person who is lost. And instead of trying to just listen and guide or seek out help, they're holding on to you instead to try to drag you back in. You need to let this person go until they learn to rise up to where you are. This is not the season where we stand here and we go, oh, wait forever. No. This is the season of I have to go because there's somewhere I have to be. They will either rise to meet you or they will fall off and be redirected. A message for you. Love Oracle cards. Pretty card, right? I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So somebody is aware of your light. Be careful. This person may be someone who dwells in the darkness and is energetically tethered themselves to you. This may not be good. This could be a toxic love card. Romance, Cupid arrows strikes. So this person focus on you. If it is, it will. If it is not, it will not. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life. So for those who fall down, just get back up. If you decide to partake in this situation and you find out that they're an energetic vampire and they break you down, get back up and keep healing. Alright, got some Egyptian cards. Who is overseeing us right now? Who is offering us guidance, knowledge, and protection at this time? I don't know if that was meant to come out, so I'm going to do this. Maybe it was. 34, Apophis, darkness. So what's been in the dark is coming to light, or there is some things in darkness happening right now. Remember, the moon was in the reverse. Horus, stability and equilibrium. So you have Horus here with regards to stability. And I'm gonna wait, see if it comes out again. Read it. You have Pataf or Pop, which is skill. Continue to work on your skills. So this could be a message from the dark aspected side of yourself. Continue to put the work in on your skills. And Selkith, healing. You see how there's a cat cutting off the head of the snake, and I made that reference earlier in the reading. I want you guys to see it. And then Puart, Genesis. So Genesis in the Bible means creation, complete new creation, something new from nothing, from the darkness is coming in. And then Mestiger, righteousness. Continue to stand in an upright state. Mahin, you have protection. You have protection here on this journey. And then Shu, order and peace. There will be order and peace. Nefertiti, continue your meditations and your practices. And then Anuk, hope. And Niyat, perseverance. Continue to persevere through the challenges. You possibly have a union and power coming in, and you are undergoing enlightening. You're being awakened. You're being activated on another level. Everyone's like, again? Yes, this is the awakening phase of our lives. We spent 10 years in darkness and hell, and now we're coming from darkness, and we'll spend probably a good 10 or plus years going through the awakening. Trust it and move forward. And then our spirit animals, before we get you guys on your way. I'm only going to take 1 or 2 today because I gotta go check my bath water. There's no water pressure here. I was so excited when I first moved in. I was like, yeah, because there was pressure in the kitchen. And then I went to the bathroom, like, slow drizzle. And I was like, oh no, bath time. Because my ass likes baths. B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. I had a bee land on my car window the other day when I was doing a transport for a person. He just kind of chilled there, stared at me, and rested on my windshield as I was getting people where they needed to go. So continue to try to uplift the community and trust that what you're doing is the correct thing. Even when people are being up to you, you are who you choose to be. Do not let other people's triangulation change who you are at a core level. If you want to be of service, and continue to help where you can. Dragonfly, magic. Also, Scorpio card. Dragonflies represent transformation, death, and rebirth. I embrace my transformation courageously. Let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. You have everything you need already within you. You just have to be willing to let it out. Butterfly. Rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. That means even the confusing, dark moments where you feel lost and a little bit scared. Understand everything is happening in your favor, for you, not to you. Finally, the star seed oracles. You guys can tell that I don't do these readings very often for a reason. I run low on energy and hundreds of other reasons, so I come on when I have to. Alright. I know, it's like, oh, you have to, so we're forcing you. No, no one's forcing me. I'm just choosing my battles and what I have energy for. Cracked open. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. See, even at rock bottom, there's a way up. Sometimes they have to take you here to get you there. That doesn't mean that you choose someone who you know is trying to kill you. Do you hear me? If they're doing all of this so that they can put you in a position to sacrifice you, I don't care how bad it gets. Continue to go in the other direction and it will be exposed. They know if they're trying to hurt you in that way. They know it's wrong. And you know that they will eventually get caught and exposed. That's not what I mean when I say rock bottom. Rock bottom means like, shit, I don't know how I'm going to eat today. Shit, where am I going to sleep? Shit, I don't have nobody to talk to. All that shit. Nah. When you get there, just start looking for resources and help. Tell the people you can tell the truth. Continue to keep your guard up and your blocks up towards this person trying to kill you, hurt you, or unalive you. You owe them nothing. And they think you owe them everything. They think your life is their toy. That's their lesson to learn. The courageous. Peony? Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. We just did that one. Wait. It is not yet time. Things are being woven. Yeah, continue to practice patience and meditation. And then, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So somebody is being uprooted. Someone is trying to fix something. They need to go through their dark night of the soul. You can accept the apology if you want to. You can, whatever you want. But their higher self is on their knees. As you can tell, they know. That doesn't mean that you have to be abused or even give them the opportunity to correct the injustice. You owe them nothing. That's between them and their higher power, their source, whatever it is. Their ancestors, not you. You've done your part. Alright guys, I hope this message has helped you today. I hope that you can take it forward and use it to better yourself. For positive affirmations today, it sounds like I am love, I am light, and I am enough is the one that you want to take with you. No one controls my value except me. I am the creator and master of my own life, value, and presence in this world. I control nothing except my reaction. Alright. Love, light, healing, lots of learning to you guys as you move forward for the rest of this new week that's coming in.